try to get this, everything we don't want paint on, masked. I used to know what I was doing. So here we are. Tank came in, we got the paint. I prolonged this enough. So let's get some paint on this tank. I pulled the O-ring out of the gas cap and wrap the top of it where I don't get it on. It's chromed. I don't think there's anything on this bike that's chromed except for maybe the nuts and bolts. So we'll probably end up painting the gas cap black. I used to have an X-Acto knife. I'm not sure what happened to it. This will work. If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Marine Rider. And I got a big tank. This is a 20-liter tank I got offline. If you've got a Sportster that you want a bigger tank for, ask, I'll tell you where I got it. This is pretty much just my way of being able to get people to comment on my videos. All my tape remnants are off. So now I have to hang it and wipe it down with alcohol. And I'm going to hang it, that way once it's wiped down, I won't be touching it again before I paint it. These seem to be stout enough. So I'm going to cut them up. Maybe I'll leave the hook on there. Might be good for hooking something. Be just the right height. I do not want my tank falling. It's the same height, and they're not. So keep it. Couldn't get it to stay up, now I can't get it to stay down. Alright. This is very technical. All this wire bending. I just have to remember to take this down before I open the garage. Make sure I close my hooks all the way. That ain't going nowhere. If you don't have gloves in your garage, you probably should. Because it is a very easy way to keep your hands clean, one, and to keep you from putting your greasy paw prints all over everything. Now, I have seen people just pour it over the top of it. I'm just going to wipe it down until it seems like the alcohol pad isn't wet, and then change paper towels, and then wipe it again. And this is what you are taking off of it: the shipping oils, the lead, the grindings. Now, you're not going to get everything off of it, but you do want to get as much of the oil off of it as you can, and all the dust. Dust is everywhere. Even me just taking it outside, I got dust on it. I had to. And the final wipes, I'm trying not to go more than one direction because I don't want the paper towel to start sloughing off. If I go in more than one direction, and I know people will wipe these down with solvents also, but I know the alcohol will completely evaporate away. The solvents might pool, so I think this is the safest way. I also might want to make sure I get my tabs, because I'm going to paint my tabs also. Tape is on really well. I'm going to let my alcohol dry for a little bit. So the paint I've chosen is Rust-Oleum Metallic. It's a brilliant metal finish. It is, this one is a primer and a paint. What?
Sparkly.
Oh yeah, and it's sparkly. So, give her one last shake. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in the cap. Let me try to, and so that's what color this is gonna be. Now I'm probably gonna end up putting probably 3 coats on it. So I'm gonna put thin coats on it. I'm not gonna get any big hurry. It's supposed to also fill gaps. So these tiny little grains of the steel where they buffed it, it's supposed to fill those. So I don't see anything sticking to it. And I'm also going to use a sprayer handle because this is actually a good way to control your spray. Your finger doesn't get over the top of the hole. You do have to make sure that your hole is pointing out of the handle. Give a few more shakes. All right, we're gonna start at the top. Here we goes. This is it. Final moment of truth. Get a couple practice sprays in there. Oh, that is very sparkly. I like that. Here we can see it in the light. It's very dazzling. Let's get about 12 inches away. Spray across the top. And you can see I'm not putting this really on really thick. I'm just trying to get a good spray. This color is going to be gorgeous. Probably going to breathe in a lot of this. I'm okay with that. Oh, gotta turn our fan off. The one thing I said we were gonna do. All right, I'm tempted to keep putting coats on there, but I'm just gonna make sure I got everything that's all silver. I didn't leave any big patches of open silver. We're gonna let that settle for about 15 minutes and go get a drink. And we'll be back. All right, so we're ready for our second coat. This time we're gonna wear a mask and eye protection because now I have sparkly eyebrows. Oh, our light went off. Put our light back on. All right. Again, start at the top. Get a test shot. Make sure the barrel's clear. All right. Good. Glitter everywhere. It's hard to not become impatient while you're doing this because I kind of want to get it done. By now I should not still be able to see the metal. First better light. And it's drying pretty quick now that I've got a couple of coats on there. So I'm just gonna keep going with it. Alright, we'll let it sit for a while longer. We're going to crack the garage again. Now we're going to turn the fan on too so we can get some of this out of here. I think she's looking pretty good for a stone paint job. It's very pretty. And eventually we'll get enough on there that it's it doesn't look dry. You can start to tell where it's still a little, it's starting to get enough on it. It's shiny. Where it doesn't have enough, it's still a little rough. We'll just keep going over it. I got probably 3 more coats to put on it. So we'll let her sit. All right, guys, we're gonna go breathe now. So one more coat of color. And to get it, I had to open up a new can. But it's worth it. That's it for paint. All right, so we're gonna let her sit for 10 minutes and then we're gonna start putting on a clear coat. All right, first coat of clear coat. Now we'll start smoothing her out. Oh shit. That's better. This is really bringing out the sparkle. All right, this will wait. Apply a second coat anytime. Okay, let's keep going. All right, second coat. Which is actually maybe the 5th coat because it said apply anytime, so I am. I'm not so much afraid of getting too much on it as I am not getting enough because I can always sand it down and redo the paint. Well, shit, one more coat? Fuck, why not? All right, let her do her thing. We're done. We'll look at her later and we'll decide if she needs more clear coats or if I need to sand it or whatever. But for now, we're done. Hopefully next time you see me on here, unless I got to do another paint coat or something else, is me getting the tank ready to put the pump in. So I just noticed everything has like a blue dust on it now in the garage. Everything has a glittery blue shine to it. The floor is a little bluish. Even the mail, brought the mail in, put it up here, it's a little bluish. So good job, I got paint all over everything. Alright, let's get this masking off before the paint gets hard, and when I take it off it'll tear everything else off. You can definitely tell the difference in the color now with the masking tape off. See if we can get her in the sun. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see this on video, but holy crap, that thing is gorgeous. I picked a very good color. Alright, there's a few little blemishes on it. Look like something stuck to it. I captured some dust or something, but I don't care. You're not gonna be able to tell. That ain't going nowhere. Alright, let's get the bikes in where I can. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Let's get the bikes pulled in. You're getting a new belly, girl. Yes, you are. Yeah, you can see from the slick mess and the footprints, there's a lot of paint on the floor, and it's dusty. It's like it's just slick. So I need to get that off there before I wipe out and ruin the bike before I can even get a tank on it. We'll just hose her out. Sophie, what are you doing?
I'm recording it.
What are you recording?
You.